Rising Stars Elite Talent Global Stage. That is what you can expect here in the 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals as we head on over to our last game of the day. Arellano University against Perfect Set Dreammakers. Perfect Set Dreammakers we saw a while ago in the first match, but Arellano University High School is going strong in this game. Last match, fourth match of day 3. Juniors action here in the Playtime Phil Oil Arena. Yani Mayo with Richie Cordero. We've been here with you, guiding you and giving all the action throughout this entire day. And I hope everybody is set and ready for our last match. Let's check out the team standings and get an update on where all our teams are at.
More wins here for our top 4 teams, St. John's Institute and Juan Lasal and University of Santo Tomas with 3 wins, but Juan Lasal has 1 loss. Arellano University High School, which we'll see more of in just a few, has 2 wins and 1 loss with 4 points.
Juan Lasal, you see, also has 6 points. This is also taking into consideration the sets that they've won. So Arellano University High School actually have had a slow start in their tournament. They went up against University UST on opening day. But now the Arellano University High School has had a winning streak of 2 games. Previous match against PSD. Richie, what were the bright spots for this team?
You know, I think Arellano University really capitalized on their attack points. They had 29 points while Pusong Azul had 23 points. So medyo nakalamang pa rin sila doon. But what really set them apart also was the 2 block points and the 6 service aces that they had of the previous game. Pusong Azul also gave them 3 points. So that was 13 errors coming from Pusong Azul. So really just took advantage of that in their previous match to gain that momentum and gain that victory.
We do want to focus on the person who broke out in their last match. Our player in focus is presented by pusop.com. Join now for free. Cassandra Paralejas is the person that really gave the effort in that last match. She's been quiet in the last 2, in their first 2 games, but in this game, she really shown out.
You know, she had 15 points to her name, 12 of those points coming from the attack line, while 1 coming from a block, and 2 service aces. So really just a big basket of points given to her squad for their previous game.
But let's set the scene. For the Perfect Set Dreammakers, we saw them a while ago. They've actually had back-to-back games. Yesterday, they also had 2 games. Today, they also have 2 games. But in their previous match against St. John, they lost that in 2 sets. That's 16-25 and 15-25. So they're looking to bounce back today, Richie.
You know, although they did lose in straight sets, they really performed their best. Their floor defense was outstanding a while ago. It was really just the finishing part that they needed to work on. While St. John's Institute had 23 attack points, they only had 14. And of course, the service aces, medyo nahirapan sila doon with the first ball. 13 service aces coming from St. John's. So this is something they will need to adjust to for today's match.
Arellano University aiming for another win, while Perfect Set Dreammakers hoping to catch the exclusive first win today. Let's head on over to our venue announcer for our first serve.
Second referee, Jay Deriquito. The action continues here at the Playtime Phil Oil Center in San Juan. This is the Shakey Super League 2026 National Invitationals. It is match number 13 of the preliminary round. It's the battle between Arellano University High School and their challengers across the court, hailing from California, Perfect Set Dreammakers. now, let us meet the starters. First, for Arellano University. Beginning with their team captain, setter number 10, Jamie Ignacio. Middle blocker number 4, Demi Vargas. Outside hitter number 6, Nicole Borja. Another middle blocker number 8, Faith Suico. Another outside hitter number 12, Casey Paralejas. Opposite hitter number 13, Nina Kahana. Starting libero is number 11, Alisa Christine Villaluz. And the head coach of Arellano University, Opet Javier. Make some noise for the starters of Perfect Set Dreammakers. Starting with their team captain, outside hitter number 8, Niceman Manalad. Another outside hitter number 3, Victoria Anderson. Middle blocker number 5, Naomi Barbosa. Center number 16, Ethlyn Liao. Number 18, Juliana Barron. Opposite hitter number 21, Maya Barrera. Starting libero is number 1, Hannah Reyes. And the head coach of Perfect Set, Henry Valiente Jr.
Starting lineup for Arellano University High School, Ignacio Vargas, Suico, Paraleas, Borja, Hanahap, and Villaluz. Whereas Perfect Set Dreammakers, Liao will be the setter. In the first match, it was Geraldizo, Barbosa, Manalad, Nismund Manalad, Anderson, Pereira, Reyes, and Callahan will be the starters for Perfect Set Dreammakers. So these are our two squads going head to head in our last match for the day. Anderson and our screens have been such a pleasure to watch a while ago in their match against SGJI. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And Arellano University will get their first score courtesy of Paraleas.
Paralejas with a cross-court attack from the open side of the court.
Arellano University also very set program in the NCAA, going up against Perfect Set Dreammakers, California-based squad. So two teams with different approaches to this game. Good coverage by Arellano. They'll send it over, but that does not cross the net. Borja too soft for that save.
And again, this is what you want to see from Perfect Set Dreammakers. Every game, they come in very energetic and positive, and it really uplifts their performance inside the court.
Tokens have been exchanged, pleasantries out of the way. Game time for both of our squads as they are at the one each. Oh, what a shot for Vargas.
That was Vargas to credit for that very fast attack. No, the blockers didn't even have time to jump for that ball.
So our team captain, Arellano team captain, Jamie Ignacio to serve 2-1. Approach and the attack is good for Perfect Set Dreammakers. Barrera, Maya Barrera for that point.
You know, Perfect Set Dreammakers, more often than not, they set it to the open side of the court, but it's good that they're actually trying to vary on who to give it to so that it's not expected anymore from their opponent.
Another quick hit from Demi Vargas.
Vargas with hot hands in early on in this game as we check out a better angle here for that shot, just avoiding Anderson in the other side.
You know, she's not the tallest of players, but she's very quick on her feet. Service ace for Paralejas.
Paralejas also had service aces in their previous matchup. The serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Praliejas continues to serve. A chase there. Arellano with this up. They send it to the other side. And that is an opening with a good target for Nicole Borja.
Soft touch there for Nicole Borja, just finding that spot in the middle of the defenders for perfect set Dreammakers.
Serving again.
Over Doug. Reyes with that up. They went to Callahan. Arellano answers back, catching the line on the other side.
From the opposite.
Arellano has so much choices and they're showing that early on in this set.
It's 6 serving 2.
6-2. Paraliejas continues to serve. Attack too strong. Baron on the court right now for perfect set Dreammakers. Oh, service ace.
Second service ace here for
First technical timeout.
Arellano University High School.
It's 8-2 as we enter our first technical timeout.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Perfect set Dreammakers in their game against St. John's Institute. Victoria Anderson was the person to go to. It's with 6 points from 6 attacks. Really, she showed the grit and the hustle that perfect set needs.
You know, she was nearly defendable already every time she attacked that ball, and to really break the momentum of St. John's Institute a while ago. This time that was team captain Manalad to get that point coming from an attack.
Victoria Anderson, one of the people that they can go back to, as Manalad still has to get her groove because she's the person that we highlighted in the first game. But Anderson really surprised us with her performance. Reyes with that up, and Anderson's attack goes to the net. 9-3 is the score right now. Arellano University on top, and Vargas will serve.
Serving Debbie Vargas.
Push there for Arellano University, and the good placement for the drop for Nismut Manalad.
I know that was such a quick drop ball also, seeing that everyone actually already stepped back and Paraliejas was already far from the ball to cover the blockers.
Manalad serves and Manalad contributes. She's all over for the past 2 sequences. Anderson, soft touch, and that is good for perfect set.
From Victoria Anderson.
Anderson making her name known even further here in the Shakey's National Invitationals. Again, a while ago, she had an error coming from an attack, and this time she varied her attack.
And that will be the first service ace for perfect set Dreammakers in this match. Manalad to thank for that one.
To serve again, Niceman Manalad.
And it's good to see her performance here.
We were looking for her in
right.
the first game a while ago.
Rejected with that block. Arellano goes to the other side. Read as well by the Dreammakers. They'll try again to the left. Anderson with the first save. A bit of miscommunication, but the ball is still alive Mistime there for Arellano University.
I think that was really just a connection between Suico and Ignacio. Ignacio gave a V-quick when Suico actually went in for a quicker attack, so that's zero tempo.
continues to serve.
The Dreammakers with this run, 7-9. They're chasing a 2-point lead. Paralleja sent it over. Anderson this time trying to catch the left side of the Arellano court, but that sailed out.
You know, a while ago, also in the first game, Anderson had a few cross-court cut attacks. So I think she's trying to replicate that in today's game, but she miscalculated the distance between her and the net.
3-point lead for Arellano University. Liao, quick set, and that is good for Barbosa.
Better connection there from Barbosa and Lau to set that ball up to her.
Liao also had a good performance in that match with SJI.
Exactly. You know, we talked about her being the second setter, but every time she's put in, you know, you're the playmaker, and she really embraces that role every time she comes in for Villa Joaquin.
Just like that, it's a 1-point lead for Arellano University from a net touch. So the Dreammakers will serve with Liao. Good coverage. Ball is still alive. Anderson with that set. Chance ball for Arellano. And they take that opportunity for Faith Suico.
Better connection for Suico on that quick attack. And that's really what happens. It's very textbook volleyball when you get a perfect first ball delivered to your setter. It's really good to activate your middle spikers and your quickers as soon as possible in the game.
2-point lead, Borja. Oh, a chase there by Liao. Perfect set, made something about that. Shank ball, and that goes out for Faith Suico as she scores another point.
Back-to-back points there for Suico. Same quick attack and placement in the middle.
Arellano with this run this time, 12-9. Liao goes to the middle again and gets it off of the hands. Naomi Barbosa, and that Liao connection is something that Perfect Set may want to capitalize.
Exactly. I think that Barbosa has shown more comfortable decision making when it comes to the sets of Lau.
Paralejas. One-hand
One
set.
hand set. Wow.
Push. Paralejas again over the double block. Liao over on two for her. Getting a crazy celebration and some friendly slaps from her teammates.
1-2 play for Liao. And really, she's impressing everyone here. You know, as a second setter, it can be very challenging for you to connect to each one of your spikers if you're not the starting one. But Liao just continues to leave us breathless. But this time, it's Suico with her third attack point.
We're seeing a pattern with activating middle blockers in this match. Barbosa for Perfect Set and Suico for Arellano University. There's a 2-point lead as Suico serves. Liao again to Naomi, but that one is too strong for that attack.
Arellano may need to pull away and also lessen their errors. I feel like they've been scrambling with their defense, getting that first ball for in the recent events.
Suico with this 3-point lead. A chase by Liao. Attack from the back, and that catches an opening for Perfect Set Dreammakers.
Let's see that sequence once again. An underhand dig and just the right power to get it in the middle. That was Barbosa once again.
I like the energy of the Dreammakers in this match. They're playing with a lot of joy and happiness.
I think a lot more confident as well. So I think they're starting to find their groove here. But again, Borja with her second point. This time, Ignacio, their team captain, and also their playmaker setter on deck to serve, which means they may need to capitalize that Parellejas is in the front row now, and she has 3 spikers in front of her.
Liao. Dreammakers made away with that one. Parallejas answers back, and that is good.
Casey Paralejas.
It's 16 to 12 on our score. Arellano still being dominant in this game. Let's head on over to our second technical timeout.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Last game of this day, Arellano University against Perfect Set Dreammakers. Team captain Jamie Ignacio on the service line. But we also need to commend that Ignacio has been activating different players based on her read on the Dreammakers. But Liao, again, another over on 2, and her teammates sigh with relief.
Everybody is celebrating that kind of attack coming from Liao, because you know that setters, it's usually your serves, your drops as your attacks, and she's really capitalizing on that because it's been working out for her, seeing that there's an open spot in the middle.
Wingab will serve as Barrera goes out, and it's nice to see the reaction of the Dreammakers when Liao does an over a 2 because they also don't anticipate it. So,
Exactly.
sila din nagugulat. 16 to 13.
But you have to love the support of the Perfect Set Dreammakers to each one of their teammates.
3-point lead for Arellano University. Attack from Anderson in the back, and that is good!
Wow, everybody just performing for the Perfect Set Dreammakers. Definitely a much more confident team in the second match of today's games.
Samantha Gingham still serving.
Gingyab, 14 serving 16.
Better first ball for Arellano, and
Another
a quick
quick
tap
hit from Demi
for Vargas.
And it's more evident in the juniors ranks how important the first ball is, because when we watch collegiate and pro ranks, the attackers really will try to create a way. But with the juniors ranks, nakatulong talaga yung first ball na maganda yung setup for the setter.
Yeah, exactly. In the juniors division, it's really building up the familiarity with your teammates, that kind of skill and adjustment and maturity inside the court.
So double contact is called on Perfect Set Dreammakers. The point will go to Arellano University, but both referees are approaching one another as they call on Manalad, Nismud Manalad, for a conversation. Paralejas is waiting to serve. And Manalad goes back to Coach Henry to clarify a few things.
Casey Paralejas serving.
4-point lead. Liao again with an over on 2, and Arellano has no answer to that move.
Third time, and it still works. And what does that say? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right.
But for Arellano, they need to start reading how their opponents are playing, because they're doing the exact same things.
Baron with that serve. Tight set. Good coverage by the Dreammakers. Activating the middle this time for Penelope Vargas and Arellano.
Torga's doing a good job getting the momentum back for her squad.
That Smart Power Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Jandy Dandasan in.
Dandasan on deck to serve for Arellano University High School.
To serve for Arellano, Jandy Dandasan.
4-point lead for Arellano. Soft touch. Arellano answers back. A chase there by Baron. Reyes will give a chance to Arellano. And they take that opportunity with Suiko again activated.
Oh, the middle attackers and the quickers are really working out here
Timeout.
for
Perfect
Arellano
set.
University High
Dreammakers.
School, being the most aggressive.
Think about
when they're
this.
being
Where's
set up.
Eflin getting the kills? Area 3, so where do you tip? 3. So you're not going to go side to side, right? That's an empty spot. If it goes down every single time, that's how you score. Keep doing it until they adjust. Area 3, swing away or 3. Got it? Come on.
Let's go, let's go. Perfect set up, 2, 1, 2, perfect set up, girl.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now. Coach Henry echoing what you said a while ago. If it's not broke, don't fix it. If you get a score in that move, in that placement, just keep on doing it until they adjust.
Exactly, and I think it's not just for Liao dropping it there, but also their soft touches a while ago and their drop balls were working on exactly that spot number 3 in the middle. Joust at the net for that over reception, but Suiko will be victorious in that joust.
So it's up now to a 6-point lead for Arellano University.
It's 21
Here
serving
in
15.
the first set, again, best of 3. So either team just needs to get 2 sets for this match. Oh, good. The check ball for Arellano. Nicole Borja again.
On the hands of the blockers, especially if there are 2 players in front of you, closest that down the line opening, you really have to make way as a spiker to slap that ball to their hands and make it sail out to gain a point.
22-15, Dandasan to serve. Reyes with the first ball. Liao, Anderson, soft touch. It's sent over. A chase there. Oh, good reset by Arellano University as Kahana found an open space.
Short time there to adjust, but they were able to do so. Medyo maliksi din talaga gumalaw itong Arellano, and it really just shows mastery on where they are at the court.
If you're front row, you can attack the ball. Same thing, if you can't put the ball away, you gotta pass the ball so that we can use all 3 shots, okay? If it's an emergency back row attack, you got that big ball, swing to zone 1. Got it? Okay, here we go.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Coach Henry being very analytical on their targets, especially finding those corners in zone 1 and the deep ends of the court for Arellano, where they're showing a little bit more struggle in defending balls, especially with 3 spikers in front for a perfect set. Dreammakers.
Arellano a point away from set point. Soft touch by Anderson. A good idea there for Anderson, but they will give this set point to Arellano University.
Serving for the set, Jandy Dandasan.
Jandy Dandasan continues to serve here. And service ace will close out this set. Arellano University on top. It's 25-15 on our score here in the Playtime Phil Oil Arena for our juniors action. We'll be back for the second set.
25-15.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible, because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
It's the last match of this 2026 Shakey Super League National Invitationals. 25-15 to close out set number 1. Arellano taking that win. Richie, Arellano was able to activate a few players. What else did you see are the spark plugs of this team?
You know, I think Arellano really capitalized on first their service aces and their attack points, and really breaking the momentum that Perfect Set Dreammakers was trying to make. But also, Perfect Set Dreammakers had a couple of players that really shined as well. We had a couple from Barbosa, those drop balls coming from Liao also, that really set things straight. But 25-15 is our score for set number 1, and for our set statistics, we have 16 attack points for Arellano University and only 11 for Perfect Set Dreammakers. None for blocks, 3 aces for Arellano and 1 for Perfect Set Dreammakers, with 6 errors and 3 for Arellano.
Set number 2 action is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Faith Suico is given that opportunity early on here in the second set.
Now, Suico was activated 5 times from the last set, and she consistently performs here in the second set. Better first ball.
Reverse set. Cross court. Paralejas powers through. Liao. A push. Arellano activating the middle. Liao with a set to the other side again. Down the line. Covered by Arellano. Paralejas will try once more. Baron was there to cover. Liao. Back to the other side. Red like a book.
You know, when you're one of the stronger players, babantayin ka talaga, and that's what happened with Manalad here. A double block. Perfect timing for Arellano University High School.
Still serving, Nicole Borja.
2-0, Arellano on top here in the second set over Doug. Liao with that set, they were able to make a way. Ball is still alive. Liao activates the middle this time. Good coverage by Arellano. Paralejas tried to take a page from the book of Perfect Set, but that was too low.
Set was a bit off there for Paralejas. Medyo nalunod din siya doon.
Serving for the Dreammakers, Naomi Barbosa.
Barbosa serving 2-1. Attack from the back row, a little help from the net, a chase from Dreammakers. Baron could not get to it on time.
Good effort there for Perfect Set Dreammakers, but ball will still stay on the side of Arellano.
service area, Faith Sweeko.
Faith Sweeko actually has a 4.1 in that last set. And a service ace in this set.
Sweeko with another point. That's already her 7th in today's match, both in services and being activated in the front line.
Survey, Faith Sweeko.
3-point lead for Arellano here in the second set. Liao. Paralejas was there to cover. She'll attack this time off speed. Good coverage. Over on two again by Liao.
For the 4th time, Liao is victorious in just doing that 1-2 play strategy, dropping it right in the middle of everyone. And it's really unexpected because you think that she's setting up the quick attacker, but she's actually just flicking her wrist to the other side of the court.
Barrera with the service, but that goes to the net. So if Liao could not get Manala to convert, whether Arellano University has read Manala, she always has that skill set, that 1-2 play that she goes to. Manalad, oh, that touches the antenna. So the point will go to the Dreammakers. Oh, to Arellano rather. Team captain Ignacio, 6-2 for our second set.
Ignacio serving again.
Back to Nismond. And up there to Paralejas, and that is good.
Right deep in the middle of the two defenders of Perfect Set Dreammakers. Paralejas with another point.
It's day 3. We're about to end day 3 of the Juniors National Invitationals, but we're also looking forward to the collegiate ranks that is happening next week. So this is right now 7 days of action, almost approaching the semifinals after this phase. And in the coming week, we're going to look forward to the ates of the tournament battling it out. Good soft touch!
Now Arellano is doing the same thing that's being done to them a while ago. Is just dropping it right in the middle of all of the players in the court.
8-2 is our score as we enter our first technical timeout of the second set.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Only and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Second set of Arellano University against the Perfect Set Dreammakers to cap us off in this 4-game slate here in the Shakey's Juniors National Invitationals. I know you're excited to see who will win this match. Both teams rather, want to bolster their semifinals campaign. Down the line attack, but that sails outside.
Another free point here for Arellano.
So now that we're approaching the middle parts of this tournament, the top 4 teams will be heading over to the semifinals, right?
Yes.
So after that, the semifinals, that's why it's so important for each team to garner set wins, game wins, as Vargas gets a quick hit right there. We also have the point system going on.
Yeah, so each set won is equal to 1 point.
10 serving 2.
Large lead here for Arellano University. Soft touch by the team captain of the Dreammakers. Answered back though by Arellano. Luke.
Great placement of a shot right behind the two blockers in front of her. Ignacio still on deck to serve with 3 spikers in front for Arellano. Another drop ball there for Liao, pero nabasa.
Oh, Baron with that save, but no, the hustle, the chase by the Dreammakers, and that's what is nice to watch about the Dreammakers. They really try to fight for each point.
Yes, ilang beses na rin silang humabol sa bola na tumama dun sa mga border natin. And it really just shows that their heart is in it for volleyball and for them to really grow and fight for each point.
Liao will go back to Nismond, and finally
Manalad now for another deep attack. And she was also the one who dug that.
that smart powered up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. Nismud Manalad is the go-to girl of the Dreammakers if they want to create a run. Good save by Arellano, but look at that. Liao again garnering a point, getting those friendly pushes from her teammates.
But this time, a side spike for Liao. Oh, just a really confident setter and actually an attacking setter now.
She saw the commotion on the other side and wanted to take advantage of that.
Exactly. She has 5 points already, 4 from drops and 1 from a spike.
Baron over. Paralejas finding that hole.
Again, I feel like Arellano has been targeting those deep ends from the corners and the middle side of the court where perfect set Dreammakers are actually known to move forward right away. So that's an observation that Arellano has been seeing.
Convincing 9-point lead, but that catches the tape of the net. Paralejas apologizing quickly. What is the feeling as a volleyball player when the opposing team is enjoying playing so much?
You know, sometimes nakakakaba din eh. Kasi when you see that they're confident, dapat patulan mo din. So it's like more of you have to match their energy, or you also have to feel around your teammates kung ano yung energy ng teammates mo, kailangan mo din i-match na hindi kayo magpapadala sa nakikita mo sa kalaban.
Medyo contrasting kasi yung energy ng Dreammakers pati yung Arellano University.
Yeah, very serious and very
Exactly.
happy.
Yung Dreammakers, happy to be here sila.
Exactly. You know, they're so thankful to be in this league. Speaking to them a while ago, they have been very much enjoying their time here in the Philippines. But again, Borja and the rest of her squad just continues to dominate in the front line. But then again, the perfect set Dreammakers, they're so happy. You know, they were saying that they actually had more time to bond as a team when they arrived in the Philippines rather than when they were in the USA, because they were very spread out. They wouldn't really have time to train together and to really build and gel together. But here they had time to do their hair, they had time to do their salon, they had facials together, they rode the jeepney, they visited different colleges, and that's what's been happening.
And that's on girlhood.
Yes.
Liao with that service. Good read there by the Dreammakers. Oh, just avoiding the two blockers.
It's the second technical timeout.
Look at that more closely. Really
Exactly.
angling that to an open spot.
Kanina she was dropping it. Technical timeout 16-6.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Just entered our second technical timeout. Suiko goes back. Suizo rather, inside.
14, Chandy Dandasan in.
And the Dandasan, John D. Dandasan in. So now it's a 10-point
Stepping
lead
in to
for
serve
Arellano University.
Chandy Dandasan.
Jandy was also great in the service line in that
The first set, yes.
Good attack there.
Gingab on the open side of the court. I believe that's her first point also. So just very happy celebrations coming from the perfect set Dreammakers.
Speaking of celebrations, when the Dreammakers celebrate, it seems like they're not down in this match.
Exactly. And then every game actually from the first game to it's actually their fourth game and the energy is still the same with a little bit more confidence in today's game.
And also their fourth game in 2 days.
Exactly.
They've been playing 2 games. They've been playing 2 games a day. Yesterday, they also played 2 games today. They also
Exactly.
played against St. John Institute in our first match, and then this is their second game. They're so fresh. Let me know the secret, girls, after this match. 10-point lead for Arellano University. Borja now with this service.
Service ace.
Baron could not get that first ball up, and a service ace will be awarded to Borja. The lead has ballooned to 11 here in the second set. Again, if Arellano University gets this set, they will get the win for this best of 3. But Dreammakers can extend this. That one goes out. And the Dreammakers will be awarded a point.
Now the Dreammakers have 3 spikers in front. So that's also an advantage that they can capitalize on, especially with powerful attackers in front.
Good first ball. Paralejas powers through the wall.
Everyone tried to cover for that attack, but too much power that it became very hard to read where that ball was coming from already, with it hitting the blocker's hands.
Faith Suiko serving.
Faith Suiko on the service line. Okay, red this time, that over on 2, but still a
Still a
scramble.
point.
I thought Arellano University was able to anticipate that one. Although they got the first ball, nagka-scramble na sila in the second sequence.
Exactly. You know, Yao is a setter, but she has so far 6 points. None from service aces, 5 from drop balls, and 1 from a spike. This time that was Callahan for that block. It was a single one too.
You see the celebration again. It really doesn't look like... It looks like they're winning actually this
I know.
game.
Because if Arellano scores a point, they're just, okay, we won a point.
Right,
But
right.
with every point that perfect set Dreammakers, the enthusiasm that comes out of them is just really commendable, and we're very happy to see it too.
Serving 10. On deck to serve, Bea Suizo.
Suizo, 10-point lead. But I also think it comes to the territory of Arellano being a very established school.
Exactly.
Blows the whistle, a referee.
Called on perfect set.
On net touch on the Dreammakers, and it's 21 to 11. 21 to 10 rather.
Substitution Arellano University. Number 4 out. Number 18, Princess Ignacio in.
Oh, Ignacio, Princess Ignacio is on the floor.
Serving again, Bea Suizo.
Chased there by Liao, team captain. Casey, too strong.
The attack goes out.
Miss hit there for Paralejas.
Paralejas is very apologetic every time she thinks na she makes a mistake.
Yes.
Always saying sorry to her teammates.
Very humble, but sometimes you just have to shake it off.
Right.
Tapos, bawi agad. Kind of mentality that coaches would always say.
Paralejas given another chance. Over on two, solo block for Arellano. Dreammakers send it over. Paralejas again. Coverage. Baron gives a chance to Arellano. They go back to Cassie. On up once more. Liao with the Baron attack, and that is good.
More celebration from the girls in purple. Good set up there for Liao to Baron.
Iceman McMillan continues to serve.
It's good to see Baron activated for an attack because she's been doing well with defense also and chasing the balls.
And serving too.
They give it back to Baron. Activating the middle for Arellano this time, and that's a kill.
Quick attacks for Arellano remain to be dominant, especially those quick attacks.
Substitution Arellano University.
See that once again with full confidence and only a single blocker in front of her. It was easy for her to maneuver that ball.
On deck to serve.
We're still at a 10-point lead for Arellano. Guno with that service. Baron again over the two blockers. They go to the left side. Look at the read.
Callahan with her second block in today's game. Let's see it once again. What a powerful attack also coming from Borja, pero hindi tatablayan sa elevation that Callahan had.
The ball is still alive. And the referee will whistle. Dreammakers will get this point from that error.
Callahan on deck to serve for perfect set Dreammakers.
22-14. And that one goes straight to the net.
Pushing Arellano to inch closer to that finish line.
We saw all 7 teams today in action. It's been a great delight to see the rising stars of volleyball and see how they've started. The ultimate flex, guys, is when we say, hey, I've watched them since Shakey's juniors. This is the inaugural iteration for the juniors division in Shakey's. And that is a service ace for match point.
Really, you see these girls bloom into the professionals they will become because we have so much trust and faith in that with this service ace.
University at match point. Serving for the match.
Match
Princess
point.
Ignacio.
Dreammakers go to the middle. Arellano. And nobody there for the cover. Oh, but there's a net touch on the Dreammakers. And what an end to this game. Another error has been given to Arellano University, eventually allowing them to get this match, and Arellano University will keep the streak alive. Dreammakers will still have to find the win that they're trying to chase here in the tournament so far.
Arellano University High School.
Lesson 3 is ongoing for our squads. Perfect set Dreammakers all the way from California, while Arellano University, a set system here in the Philippines, just finished their match. Arellano out on top with 2 sets for this game. A great showing and a good sportsmanship from both of our squads. 25 to 15, 25 to 14. And later on is our MVP of the match.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible, because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Wala na yung sasabihin ko.
Arellano University against perfect set Dreammakers. Arellano on top 25-15, 25-14. 2 sets for that squad. What a showing. And our teams for today have been a great watch. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. A lot of players to choose from, a lot of contribution in the Arellano University side, but Faith Suico is the person on top and our MVP of the match, being diligent and being in control and different boards of this game. Faith Suico here with us. Faith, congratulations!
Thank you po.
And gusto ko lang tanungin na ngayon yung Arellano University, meron na kayong winning streak. Ano yung iniisip ninyo as a team para mabuhay ito all the way throughout the tournament?
Yung iniisip lang po namin is kung paano po namin lalabanin yung team na po na to, and kung paano po namin gagalawin as a team, and kung paano namin mas bibigyan ng double hard work yung mga bawat gagalawin namin and yung sasabihin po ng coaches.
Ang ganda naman, Faith. At ang kitang-kita na suportado ka ng teammates mo. So ano naman yung mga shoutouts? Sino yung mga gusto mong batiin ngayon?
Yung gusto ko pong batiin is, first is thank you po kay Lord po na binigyan niyo po ako ng strength. And thank you po sa Arellano University and kay Sir Francis Caico po, kay Sir po. And maraming salamat po sa team ko po, kay Borja, kay Eliza po. And shoutout po sa family ko! Chika! Pati daw po sa Liza.
Okay, madami na ang buong team na Arellano University. Shout out. Congratulations once again. Faith Suico, good job for being the MVP of the match. And that is all for our games for today. But let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smarts Power All 109. Power up your next side quest and get only TikTok or Facebook calls and text. 10 gig for all apps and more. Switch and load now. Arellano University with a very dominant game against the Dreammakers. Richie, what made them go up against this dominant win?
You know, I think they really distributed their attackers very well. That's why it ended 25-15 for the first set. While in set number 2, they continued that kind of performance, although there were some errors, and also yung mga sagot naman ng perfect set Dreammakers with the attacks and the drop balls also coming from Liao, very unexpected. But Arellano University High School just continued to tower over and power up in attacking and eliminating the chance of that ball going up, because as much as possible, kill after kill after kill is what we saw. 25-14 as our score for set number 2. Arellano University High School winning in straight sets.
Arellano University High School, very convincing and very composed throughout the entire match. What a show for them. While the perfect set Dreammakers has also given us those highs in the game. As we check out our match summary, Richie.
We have 29 attack points for Arellano University High School, while only 16 for perfect set Dreammakers. But we see that perfect set Dreammakers had 2 blocks while only 1 for Arellano. And of course, the 6 service aces that really powered through and challenged the defensive line for perfect set Dreammakers.
And eventually, Arellano University taking that home for the winning streak alive. Dreammakers still looking for that elusive win as we check out their games tomorrow, July 15, right here at the Playtime Phil Oil Arena. UST against Juan Lasal, SJI against Arellano, Pusang Azul for UST, and Pacific Volleyball Academy against Dreammakers. And that is our matches for tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us. On behalf of the broadcast team, this has been Yani Mayo and Richie Cordero, the Shakey Super League, organized by the Athletic Events and Sports Management Inc. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more juniors action.